Okay, good morning folks. Okay, we're down the wood. We are today got one major job is to fix the generator, which kept playing up. We used it over Christmas and for some reason it just kept on stopping. Got a funny feeling it could be the float chamber. So we decided to go, well, I decided to go and buy a carb for it. You can buy them for anything from £8 to £15, depending on Amazon, whatever. So we bought one. I think it cost me a tenner, and that's from eBay. I'll put a link in the description down below. I've had a couple of questions like, when you're down the woods, do you go to the loo? Yes, we have a couple of porta potties, which we have. One of the best ones also in my van. I have one of these. People are asking, so I'm going to give you the answer. It's called the Big Loo. And when you buy it, it comes with a kit. So the seat comes with it. Very comfortable. And the bags that come with it are biodegradable. And also you get crystals and yeah, it's also all you need, isn't it? Yeah, crystals, and that's it. So you put the crystals in, do your biz, number one, number two, whatever, and then seal it all up. There's no smell. They're cracking bit of kit, and I have used this a few times actually, which I have to. And what I've done at the moment, I know you don't want to know this, but I'm going to tell you anyway, is I did one a few days ago. I went to the toilet a few days ago, and I've got the bag, and I've sealed the bag, and I've put the bag by a tree stump in my woodland. And I want to see how biodegradable it is, because if it's not, I'll take it and put it in one of those doggy loos. So I've put a bag there strategically placed, and I will be checking on that in the next week, and hopefully it should start to degrade, because I want to check it, because we want to be environmentally friendly. We don't want to leave stuff lying around. We're taking up our plates back up the wood. We're taking up our control box, which we're going to be fitting in the cabin. Not today, we're in the roundhouse. Not today. Today we're fixing that generator, and hopefully we get it going. Yeah, it's got to be the carb. We're getting fuel starvation. So on the carburetor you've got a pipe. I'll show you when we get up there anyway. There's a pipe, the fuel pipe that comes down. That could be collapsing, because inside they do degrade because of the fuel. But apart from that, right, I'm going to show you outside. So I'm going to flip you around, show you we're a beautiful day, but it is cold. It is cold. Hold on. It is freezing actually. Right, we're still filming. Here we go. That's not mine, that's the neighbour's land, but that's how beautiful it is today. It's like, it reminds me of skiing weather, this does. Also, can you hear in the background that little pumping? That's my diesel pump going on. Down there, there's the pump. The pump's underneath, but there's my diesel heater and my air vent, and it's beautiful and warm in here. That'll be staying on for the day, or why I'm down here to keep it warm. It's on number 1. I shall show you the fuel tank, and we'll keep an eye on that. I'm just going to get a bag. Hold on 1 second. Let's nip out. Okay. So I filled it up yesterday. I put it on number 6 this morning, and then it goes down to number 3, and I put it down now to number 1, which is the lowest setting. And there we are. That's my fuel tank, which is pretty full. I've got a little bit left in another tank, which I filled up to fill this one up. But yeah, so just keep an eye on that one. We'll have a look when we come back in a few hours. So let's go and fit and fix this carburetor, as it needs doing. Why have we just done that? I'll just show you the why have we just done that? Whew, it is cold this morning, but beautiful. Look at this. Whew. Look at that for the view, beautiful. Whew. There we go, still standing. It should do as well with these. Look at the size of those posts. Right, see if everything's alright inside. We didn't come till New Year, so not long ago, was it? Hold on, just try to open the door. Here we go. and we're in. And there's the out Jenny. That's what we're going to do today. That's what we're fixing, hopefully. Okay, so what you have to do first is take the cover off. You've got a sponge in there. Can you see that? You've got a sponge. You take the sponge out. Take the cover off, of course, first. You've got just 2 clips. That's pretty straightforward. So that gives you this cover. Right, put that to one side. Then you've got 4 bolts. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think these are 8mm. So that's why I bought my T driver. And some tiny sockets. They're quite handy, these, as long as you've got good ones. I think they're 8, I think. Perfect. So we're whipping these off first. Right, so I'll come back. Last one, that comes off. And then the cover comes off. And then behind that, I think they are... a bit too. Another one somewhere. There we go. That is 10mm. So an 8 and a 10 so far. And then we undo both of these, and that will start releasing the carb. So you have to go from the inside of that one. Can you see that at all? Yeah, there you go. So these 2 come off. And before we do that, I'm just going to show you the new carb. So what you get with the new carb is a new carb. Brand shiny. Comes with the fuel line. Okay. It's identical to the one we got. I don't know if it's the name. I'll look at that when we get it off anyway. But that's what you're looking at. Now I took off this bowl off this one here, and it was clean as a whistle. But the float chamber was a bit sloppy, so I think that's what it is. Also, you get this, your carb, the lead, your choke lever, brand new one, and a full gasket set, 3 gaskets. All right, that's what you're looking at. Okay, last one off. And then you've got an airline here, just pop him off like that, and then this just slides off like so. On these, you'll see on the air filter, you've got a little clip at the back here, that holds the fuel line out the way. All right, so put him to one side. Now the carb is loose now, so you can slide off. So we'll lift off the choke, put that to one side, take the gasket off. You can see the gaskets are a little bit split, but that wasn't the problem, okay? Take him off. And then when you pull this forward, you'll see that this is a... What the hell I did this? I can't remember now. I remember what it was called. Hold on one second. I can't think. Activator, regulator. Not regulator, not activator. It does... Oh, I can't remember what it's called. If I remember, I'll put it in the link. No, I'll put it yeah, I'll write it. Anyway, so fuel off, of course, and then we're going to undo this fuel line at the top. Can you see that one up there? Right, let's bring this round. Come on, line me up. Right, so we're going to undo this. Fuel's off. I want to take the carb off, and I want to take it outside without spilling any fuel. But I will show you later what I did find on it with the float chamber. Excuse me, big fat fingers in the way. Right, so peel that back. There's a little clip on the top of there. You can see a little spring clip. You'll undo that, take that off. Okay, so undone the pipe. That's why I don't want any spillage, so I'm taking him out. So this part here now at the top, this spring, this is in a little loop, so you undo him. And then what you do is you turn this, I can't remember what it's called, it's not activator. It's like a regulator, but it's not. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, you just lift him out. So you see that? It just went in that little slot at the top. And then off this comes. I have got 3 gaskets, I don't know why. And that's because one of them did come with this piece as well, but it's fixed. So, yeah, anyway, We'll just put this outside. Oh, by the way, if anybody's interested, yeah, it's freezing. It's -3, but I've lit the log burner. Look after yourself. So when you're refitting your carbs and your gaskets, this one, if you look at, got a little low lip at the top. Just gently slide him on like so. And he should fit on, but it looks like that clip's in the way. Hold on 1 second. Right, so that one goes on there. I took a bit of figuring out, even though I copied off the other carb. And it looks like the other carb has a spacer on it. So that goes on there like that. Make sure that seems tight. Then, so the carb goes round that way. So before you put it all the way in, then you've got to reconnect that and then put that in. Okay, and you can push that home. Right, and then we've got another gasket, which is with the metal on it. Very weird, that is. Now, I'm not too sure if we need that metal spacer, because the metal spacer came with a rubber on both sides. So, I don't know. It might be just a gasket, but it does need this one. Like so. Which is that one. I'm going to try it without the metal gasket, see what happens. So I need the new choke. Where do I do that? There we go. So the new choke is a piece sticking out there, and that fits in over there like that, and that's your choke. So that's on, which you can see the choke is closed, and that's off. So, right, let's put it back together. So put the cover on, make sure your rubber pipe fits in that slot behind there, and then we'll pop him onto there. Oh, there's a bit of a, that's a tight fit. They don't give much rubber, do they? Anyway, okay. Sort of tighten them up, not all in one go, just do a little bit on each one, make sure it pulls the carb nice and straight home. I don't know what that spacer does. It might do something, I do not know, but we will check. If we need it, I'll make another gasket. But it seems as though it does fit nice, so we'll see. Okay, next the filter cover back on. Make sure you put it on the right way around, it'll only fit one way. There we go, I'm going to put one in. I'll bring you back. You don't have to over tighten them because it's only plastic. Sponge in and then cover on. Come on. Sorry, that's it. I like that, and then put it over. Same with the bottom. And then last is the filter pipe. I'll fit a new one of them, looks like it's a bit worn. He pops in there. Breather pipe actually. Next is fuel on, choke on, see if it starts. That's the beauty of it. Switch is on, we will see. It's not start, I suppose it used to start perfect last time, but whether it keeps going, that's the thing. Wait and see, because sometimes it would run for 20 minutes and cut out, so I'm just going to leave it running now and see what happens. Okay, still running after 10 minutes. I'm just going to put a bit of load on it. Lights on, and the reindeer should be on. Okay, that's half an hour. Hold on. 2 secs. Whew. Right, that half an hour and a cup of coffee later, I think we've done it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and a like. That would be fantastic for the channel. I'm going to sit by the log burner, have my coffee, chill, and then make my way home. All the best, take care, and we'll definitely catch you in the next one.